Welcome to the Empower Women Show with Jane Trimble, the show that elevates and empowers women in the community by sharing their story and showcasing their business. With me in the studio today is Angela Jamieson, best-selling author of Using Number 2 to Get to Number 1, the shockingly insightful, full of crap self-help book. Welcome, Angela.
Thanks. It's going to be so fun.
I know, it is. I can tell. The title alone made me chuckle quite a bit. Do you want to share where that title came from?
You know, I've had that title for decades.
Okay.
So I told a colleague of mine, and I have an engineering background. So I told a colleague when I worked in Brunei in Southeast Asia, I said, this is going to be the title of my book.
Yeah.
And then, you know, life gets in the way, and I'm really glad it did, because through that time I had kids, and kids love poo talk. So it just gave me so many more stories that I could put into this book.
Hilarious. And yes, the front cover is indeed a gigantic poo.
Yeah. Number 2.
Okay, so what is using number 2 to get to number 1? What does that mean?
It uses the metaphor of the digestive system to teach you some life skills or personal development concepts and self-help.
This is so cool. Okay, what does that mean, using the digestive system?
Because we all have one, right?
Yeah.
Because you used yours today sometime.
I did.
And you ate.
Yes.
And you digested.
Yes.
And yes, you excreted.
Yes.
And since everyone does that, it's kind of like being born and dying, is that we all do it, but we all do it very alone. And it's very personal. So that's what I want, the concept of self-help, is that you can hear all this stuff, everyone can be doing it, but only you know what works for you. So there's a whole bunch of ideas in there that I want people to just say, maybe that works for me, maybe it doesn't. And it's through a lot of personal stories. It's almost like a memoir. So and because everyone has a digestive system, everyone can relate.
Yes.
I mean, if you talk to someone about, say, you know, being from Ireland, I think it's great. I actually have been there, but not everyone's been there.
No.
So they'll say, oh, that's really nice. And then, you know, have whatever idea of Ireland in. But when you talk about the time that you ate something bad and you were having it come out of all ends, everyone's been there. So everyone's like, I got you, sister. I know.
Oh.
So it's through those kind of stories that I can kind of get the points across.
I love that. You said that there's a number of suggested tools. Do you want to dive into just a couple of them, maybe the contents of the book, or some of the suggestions from your own life experiences that you've put in there?
Well, for example, the first chapter is the little things are the big things. So it's kind of like the little words you say to each other, the little gestures, you know, holding someone's hand. Those are all little things, but they mean so much. And the parallel to that is the bacteria you might have in your gut. And the story I tell is the time my dad was a professor at the University of Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And for one of his sabbaticals, we went to Somalia to spend, you know, some time there. And we all went out to eat with a group of visiting professors because it was a big occasion. Usually we didn't leave our house.
Yeah.
And so we were all at the restaurant eating, and it was such a treat, especially probably for my mom because she had to cook all the time. But when we came back, we were in bed, all tucked up nicely, and then all of a sudden, your gut starts going, you ate something bad.
Yeah.
You know, and the entire house, which was 5 of us, and I think 4 or 5 visiting professors, we were all battling over 3 toilets.
No, gross.
It wasn't pretty. There were sounds that I will never forget.
I bet.
And you know, when you go through that kind of experience together, as we dragged our sorry gray bodies out of bed the next day, we were all, you know, we had just had a religious experience together.
Yes, you did.
That was like bonding.
Yes.
But also, yeah, little things can mean a lot.
Absolutely. I love that concept. And indeed they do in life.
Yeah. So it's all, you know, focusing on the little things in your life because our days are just a bunch of little things, and not thinking that, oh, my life is going to be great when I achieve this big thing. It's all the little things that you do on the way to that, but also the little things that you have with your partner or your family, your friends, your pets.
Absolutely. Have you always been,
This weird?
I was going to put it more. I was going to be more polite than that. No, like self-reflective and on a sort of self-development route, or is this something that? I mean, you said you were an engineer, which seems like it's the other end of the spectrum. But have you always been an inquisitive sort of person? I suppose.
I guess so. I think there was part of me that was very. I was a good girl growing up, and I'm Asian, so there's a certain level of performance that is required when you have Asian parents. So it's a lot of like, I'll do what you say, and I will do the best I can. And it was good because I was fine. I did all the good Asian things. I loved math and I played piano, so I could succeed. I know, in the Asian world, and also I got a profession that my parents approved of.
Yes.
So yeah, it was. But I think when I got into engineering, that's when I really started to think. And I know that sounds weird, but one time I had to design a pipe to hold a certain force of water through it. And so I just did the math, and I sat there. Everyone else was kept doing stuff. And I'm going, are you guys dumb? Like I did the math.
Yeah.
The problem was, so the lab assistant came by and he said, well, look at the dimensions of your pipe. I had designed a 10-foot thick wall.
Wow.
So the point was, Angela, you need a different material for that. So I should have twigged, because the class was called materials, right? But no, I just sat there with my calculations done, right?
Yeah.
Because in elementary school, if it's multiplication chapter, you just multiply everything that you see and it's done.
Yeah.
But this actually taught me that I need to think when I do it. So yes, I found a different material with a different strength, and all was good in the world. But that moment taught me that I need to actually think a little.
Yeah.
Not just do everything by rote, and I can get A's by doing all this stuff by rote, but now I need to start thinking.
I love that concept.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
But
you'd rather be told what to do. It's easier.
I'm a really good doer. You tell me to do something, I will do it.
Perfectly, I'm sure.
No, well, I will try to.
Yeah.
But then life is about actually creating stuff, and it's a beautiful thing when you can actually do an original thought. And I guess that's kind of what that is. And also what I do is I'm a relaxed productivity advocate.
Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's because going through engineering and just being in that corporate thing, and as we go through school, we're doing grade 1, 2, 3 all the way, and then university you finish, and then we get into work, and I see the salary groups. It's like, I got to get through all of them.
Yeah.
And then you lose your focus on your actual life.
Yes.
So we get to be so focused on being productive in your job that you forget about you need to be holistically productive. So I run this course, a digital course called Relaxed Productivity, where I help people, busy professionals, see the logic in slowing down and chilling out. Because ironically, you get more productive when you take some time out. Because the product in productivity is you. It's not you're achieving what your boss wants for you. Everything you do adds up to you, who you are as a person. So that's what I do. And also, so the first time I did the course, I did it live online, which was a very scary thing. I just have an idea and then I do it, and I'm like scared all the way through it, but I just push through. And at the end of the course, they said, I want more of this. So I started a membership, not knowing what the heck I'm doing either. But this membership has been going for over a year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a whole other business.
Yeah. So I'm just enjoying that as well.
Good for you.
Yeah, and so, yeah, I'm trying to grow the membership with more busy professionals, because I've seen, and my members have told me, just a lady the other day said, this is exactly what you're meant to be doing, which is really nice feedback when you don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
So it's, to make a difference in someone's life is pretty cool.
So you're looking for busy professionals who want to do relaxed productivity.
Yes.
Busy professionals who want relaxed productivity, reach out where?
I guess they can find me either on LinkedIn, which I'm quite active in, or AngelaJamieson.com.
Love it. Amazing. Can you give us just briefly one of the things that you would talk about in relaxed productivity? Like, what would be just one of the activities or things that you would say within this group?
There's so much.
I know. What would be a really, like, a broad, like, one of the main things that comes up?
Well, what comes with Relaxed Productivity membership is the course, so the Relaxed Productivity course, where I teach people how to read yourself and using your own diagnostics, which are your emotions, not as, a sufferable thing. Of course, when you're sad, you kind of suffer, but also there's that higher level of awareness that you look at it and say, is this true? So this question, my membership is really resounded with. We always say, but is this true?
Cool.
Yeah, and that extra pause, that helicopter view of your life and how you apply, how you're thinking, because what we tell ourselves is not always true. It's all filtered through our lives. Like I had this perfectionist thing because I was taught you need to perform at a certain level. You should have seen, like, back in the day, the piano competition thing amongst Asian families. It was something.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so it even goes so far as to see, like, what is the order of the recital? Are you first? That's very good. And as you go down, you're the best person's at the end.
My God.
I know.
The pressure.
I know.
Very stressful.
So that's why I'm weird.
Well, not weird, but a kind of a genius at reading your own. You've gone through that. You know what it's like to feel really regimented and sort of stiff and stressed. And I suppose now you're on a mission to sort of, maybe you've already done all of that, and now you can share it with other people.
Yeah. And the whole thing, what hit me today when I was thinking about life, as I often do, because I'm alone a lot. We were talking earlier about just working from home. But when you think about your why, sometimes that's a really deep question that you can't quite find the answer to. And I've done courses where they say you have to ask yourself 7 times, what is your why? And sometimes I still haven't found the answer. Like, of course, it can be something like, because you're so unique and you're a unicorn and you need to get your voice out. But what I find easier to think about is, why the hell not? So if I want to write a book, I'm going to say, do it, because why the hell not? Like, what's stopping you?
Oh, I love that.
So that's my mantra now, is like, don't try to get too deep or to really find out what's behind you. Just notice, like, when you get a negative feeling, pause.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, is that true?
Yeah.
Work through that. But then it's like, do you find something you like?
Yeah.
Do it. Because why the hell not?
I think this might be the title of your next book, Angela.
I think so.
It'll be who gives a crap about your why? Why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
Okay, I'll give you that one for free.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. It's been delightful.
It's been so fun. Thank you.
It's been so fun. Thank you. Until next time. Queens belong on thrones. Let's put them there. Effective social media marketing is so much more than posting pretty pictures on Instagram and Facebook. Undercover Creators are a female-owned social media marketing company in Saskatoon. Find them at undercover-creators.com. The Empower Women Show merch available at theempowerwomenshow.ca.